So I saw this floating around on Twitter, thanks to world-class bullshitters. It looks like Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom toys are already on clearance before the movie's released before Christmas. Where's the logic in that? Some of them are $3.
Wow. They're trying to get in front of the Marvels to get the product off the shelf.
I know, but you'd think, right? Like the logic to me doesn't make any sense. So you've got right. You've got Christmas coming up. The movie hasn't even been released yet. It's not. They're not even on sale. They're not even on a Black Friday discount sale. They're on clearance.
Probably because they've been sitting in a warehouse forever. Because you guys got to remember, wasn't this movie supposed to be out last summer?
Yeah,
or March or some shit like that.
It was before that.
It was moved like 3 times. Yeah. So at this point, they're just probably trying to get the shit out of the goddamn warehouse.
Was it?
It's insane.
Maybe it was 4 times this movie moved.
I don't know.
It moved as many times as the Flash did because it was supposed to come out. There was a timing thing for the Flash and Aquaman. Remember? Because they were going to have some characters in there from the Flash or whatever.
Originally, the Aquaman movie was supposed to come out before, and then it got flipped, and then it got flipped again, and then
Well, $3 for these, luscious looking toys.
Still better than.
These are $5 if you want a Aquaman Barbie doll, basically.
So they're all basically half price already. Yeah.
My goodness.
Wow. Yeah, it's real bad. I mean,
this is as bad as the Shuri dolls I found for $1 a pop. Because those, they're taking a loss on. Shuri from Black Panther 2, I found a whole end cap. That's all they had left was just Shuri. It was all Shuri.
Who wants that toy? Who?
For $1. Which means I know they're taking a loss. Yeah.
You can get Black Manta's sub for $15. What a bargain.
This is probably because the Flash stuff didn't sell. I think the only things that sold from the Flash stuff was the Batmobile. Which is funny because the damn thing's hardly in the movie.
I mean, you can get an OMG Fierce thing for $15 as well.
Whatever that is.
That $5. That's $15, isn't it? Or $5?
I
don't know what.
It says it looks like 15 from here, but it could be wrong.
When all these go down to less than $1, I mean, they might be worth me buying to put in a pelletizer so I can make it for my 3D printer.
To be fair, I think that thing we're looking at now is 15 as well.
Yeah.
But normally it'd be like 30. Like I said, all this is like a half price, basically.
Yeah.
So bad. Again, this movie is projected. Well, currently it's gone up a little bit, $50 to $60 million. I reckon that will go back down to $30 to $45 million opening weekend.
I can't see it making more than 50 in its opening weekend.
No,
I think this thing's going to do right in the same ballpark as the Marvels, and then that's that.
Yeah, you know what? If it does, I love that because it's so funny that sequels to billion-dollar movies have just completely tanked and failed, which is just hilarious. But secondly, I think it's, if that bombs as well, you know what the highest grossing DC movie would have been lately? Black Adam. Black Adam.
I don't even think it's going to do that good. I think this is going to do below Flash. Because I think we discussed it on here and other places, but I stand by it. I mean, the Flash at least had Michael Keaton as an ace up its sleeve, and that still wasn't enough to deal with the Jack or the Joker that Ezra Miller was. You got a similar problem or worse of a problem. You got a poison apple card with Amber Heard. And I'm sorry, ain't nobody loving Jason Momoa that much.
Nope.
And once word gets out about certain things in this movie, a lot of that female base that would normally go see this is not going to go see it.
And rumor has it that they've kind of turned this into like a buddy cop comedy movie.
Yeah, well, apparently that was always the case.
But
yeah, I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that at all. That was always the case. Yeah, shut up. Whatever. Of course it wasn't. That's why you ended up trying to work. You had the Trench movie, and that was all cancelled. You're trying to rework things and all this kind of stuff. Yeah, right. Whatever. We know you're trying to change stuff. But I just think this is hilarious. Personally, I think it's very, very funny. It's a sign of the times. the slow death. You know, is it comic book movies dying? No, not necessarily. But it's definitely indicative of people sick and tired of shit comic book movies. That's for sure.
No.
Are you gonna buy them, Tom? You think?
No.
Those figures.
I didn't
end up
even
being
buy
like
any
a
of those
EPR
Shuri ones.
Game.
Yeah, like I didn't even buy any of those Shuri ones. I'm like, I don't need that shit taking up space in my house. I mean, unless I'm gonna do some kind of fun project. But that's just it. If I do anything like that, look at what happened to Ethan Van Sciver when he did the Ray stuff or whatever it was, or no, Rose Tico. That's what it was, and everybody come after him. He even had articles written about how he was, you know, destroying these figures and how it was the same as just, you know. So you can't really do anything with them anymore anyway.
No,
So
you
not
can't
worth
say
wasting
anything,
money
do
on it.
anything these days. People are so offended by everything. What a shame.
Because a bunch of people
What
send him a
a
bunch of
shame.
Rose Tico dolls or whatever it was.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And he'd like chop the heads off and
Oh,
Burn
yeah,
them
yeah.
and
mean,
did
that
all
is-
kinds of
Lit
shit.
them on
Yeah.
fire.
yeah.
That is pretty funny though.
It is. I mean, what are you going to do with all that crap? Who wants it? It's just
Yeah.
wasted space. I mean,
Dear oh dear. Dear oh dear. Super, super funny.